This is a leopard monsoon, deep shed, ultramel hypopide.
Pastel leopard clown, 100% het for pied, but he's being paired to a pastel leopard yellow belly pied, 100% het for clown.
Hey everybody, Billy from Mutation Creation. Today's video, Austin and I, we're gonna go in the adult room and show you a lot of pairings that we've done. Hopefully we see some locks. We'll explain the breeding system, what we do, how we use Husbandry Pro, you know, even some of the, you know, some of the pairings we're doing, why we're doing them.
Yep.
Yeah, but before we get into that, huge shout out. Herp collectors. Not Canadian, but slacking on the bag.
We got B and Z Exotics.
I'm surprised it's even still on. You wear this, actually it's not even too bad. You wear this all the time, man.
I have two of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's why, because I thought it was getting a little rough, because, you know, we wear them so much. Well, I know him. I mean, I preserve mine. I wear them, after the video, take them off, fold them, put them back. But these guys, mine. Yeah, these guys wear them and wash them. I think, yeah, after, it's been about 2 years, maybe I should start washing them. I should give them a wash. But I'm only putting them on for 5-10 minutes here and there. Yeah, maybe I should wash them. Now, this is the first time I've worn this one, so I'm giving a huge shout out. So this one's nice and clean. But the other ones, I don't know. When we start walking through the hallway and there's a funky smell, it might be the shirts. Time to wash them. But anyways, come on in. How do we get on stuff like that? I don't even know. So, I went through to show a couple. We'll go through this one here. Genetic stripe pied.
100% het lavender.
100% het lavender to a pastel lavender. Is it? Is it 100%?
It is pastel lavender het G-stripe.
100% het G-stripe, 50% pied.
Yep.
Great pairing, because this is a visual pied, this is a possible pied. Basically 1 and 2. So this will prove out, this pairing will prove out if she's het pied or not.
And if we're lucky enough, we can even hit the triple with the pastel. So lavender, G-stripe pied with pastel in it, which would be really cool.
Super cool. I did this one here. This one here, you might have to scan it. So what we'll do...
It's a Cypress Mojave leopard yellow belly.
Cypress female. Mojave.
And she's being paired to an Enchi Orange Dream Fire Clown, 100% at hypo.
So what we're doing is making some really crazy looking combos. 100% het clown, 50% het hypo. But yeah, in this one here, if we hit them all, what can we hit in this one?
Cypress leopard yellow belly Mojave Enchi Orange Dream Fire. Het clown, possible.
7 gene het clown, possible, you know, but in that pairing, we're gonna hit a lot of 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7 are gonna be hard, as hard as the 1 and 2 genes.
Yeah.
So that's what people don't realize. It's just as hard to make a 7 gene animal as it is a single gene. When some of these combos, you're gonna have that middle range, you know? So if it can make 7 animals, 1 to 7, you're gonna hit a lot of 3, 4, 5. The 1 and 2 and the 6 and 7 are basically your long shots, you know? But you don't wanna hit the long shots that are 1 and 2 genes. You wanna, you know, not. But it's the same. And before we get into, actually we'll do this one rack right now.
Down here we have an Enchi Blade Clown female, and she's being paired to a Fire Yellow Belly Nyala, 100% het for clown. Nyala is a new gene. It's from South Africa, and it just looks amazing inside of the clowns. And haven't seen inside the Enchi clowns yet, so I think this is a really cool project, groundbreaking, and really want to see how it does.
Yeah. So as far as that, when we start moving down the racks, so what we do is, if they're laid on here, if you want to zoom in, just come over. When they say laid, obviously that means they laid. So there's no sense ultrasounding them yet. After a few months, we take these back out once they get back on food, and then that way we can start putting them in the in the cycle when we ultrasound. So anything that doesn't have a laid and doesn't have a clip here means she's not building at all. Anytime they hit 12 mil, do I have one? Yeah, right here. So anytime that they're 12 mil or more, we put a white and a yellow on, which means she's not been paired yet. And then we go and put her into our breeding program with a male. Then when it's time for her to pair, we put the male in, take this off, which means, like over here, it means there's a male inside. So, once we do that, after the pairing, we take it off, and now we know that the yellow means she's building and she's already been paired. Yellow-white means she's building, she's over 12 mil, has not been paired yet. So that's how we do the system. So now when you look and you see all these yellows, you know, she's been paired, she's been paired. Then you're gonna go see a yellow-black. We have a yellow-black anywhere? That's good. Yellow, I mean,
Right over here.
okay, so yellow-black means, Austin?
It means that they're above 25 millimeters, and you can see these guys are locked right now.
So this'll be their last lock.
So this one is a lavender double het clown pied to a lavender 100% het clown, 50% het for pied. Hopefully we can
Grails.
prove her out. And she does have some het pied markers. You see the chaining of the pattern towards the end. So fingers crossed she can prove for us.
So after this lock, once we take the female out or the male out, we pull this off, and we take off the yellow. And black means
She's above 30 mil.
she's above 30 mil, which we
Stop pairing at.
stop pairing and stop feeding. We call it gravid in here. Gravid technically isn't until the ovulation, okay, where the follicles or ovum get fertilized.
And they pass through the oviduct.
So that's what ovulation is. But after 3, we don't pair anymore. I used to pair up to 35, 3.5 centimeters, 35 mil. I paired for the first time a little later. Now I pair a little earlier, which is 12. And after 30, we stop. And we've been very successful for the last 2 years. And hence, that's how I've continued to breed. So once there's a black, like so, means she's gravid, or in our opinion, gravid. We just leave her alone until she ovulates and gives a clutch. So that's how we do our systems here. Plus everything we use is on Husbandry Pro. So we just scan the animal, do the pairing. It's all in there. Tracks when we pair, the date, when they lock, when they well, we don't do ovulations, but we could. You can track anything on Husbandry Pro. So if we move down, here's an interesting one. Super Enchi asphalt. That's this one here. And over here is an Enchi super special asphalt / yellow belly, 50% monsoon. Looks pretty crazy. I'm really not sure, but there's a weird head stamp, and I'd like to see whatever comes out. But there's one there. This one here, pastel lavender genetic stripe. What's this one, Austin?
That is a pastel lesser yellow belly spot nose clown, 100% head for enhancer, and a possible head for G-stripe.
No, 100% double head.
Oh, geez, I didn't even know.
100% double head. So, we're gonna have lavs, G-stripes, because it's clown, 100% het clowns, and we've got the pastel, super pastel, spot nose, yellow belly. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Stuff for the future. Also, did you see how this one here, the female shed while they were paired? Nice fresh shed while they're paired. She's nice and bright. And people also sit there, watch out this way. People always say, oh, you know, animals don't eat when they're in shed. Animals won't pair when they're in shed. Don't listen to what people say. Listen to what your animals say. Because I would say 70, if not 80% of our animals eat in shed. Here's 2 here. Okay, and this is a really good one.
That's crazy.
I showed you this the other day.
Really good's an understatement.
Okay, so this is a leopard monsoon, deep shed, ultramil hypopide, deep shed. Yesterday they were locked. I did the little video of how I put everything in Husbandry Pro and how I scan them. They were locked, both in deep shed. So everyone says, oh, they don't eat in shed, they don't pair in shed. This one shed while I was pairing them. So let your snakes tell you what they want or what they're capable of doing, not people, okay? So that's just a little tip.
The only time we wouldn't pair is right after feeding. That's probably the only time.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So
We give them about 2 to 3 days after we.
Not only pair, handling them, you know, especially for people that aren't breeding, even people that have these awesome animals as pets. If you feed, try to leave them alone for a day or two. 2 days is great. You know, imagine you eating and then someone picking you up and throwing you around, and man, I'd be chucking it out. And you don't want regurgits.
Yeah.
You know, it's not healthy for the snake, and it ain't healthy for your nose.
No, definitely not.
Whew. So moving on. I'll do this one, and you can do this one. This is a 66% double het, ultra pied. I made a long time ago. First time we're gonna prove it out. They're not locked, so I can do this. So this is a ultramel het pied. See all the big markers? So, oh, there's another shed. Someone shed.
I think it was the male. He still got a little bit on.
Oh
his
yeah,
back.
he does. So he shed in here. So maybe now he'll get his groove on.
Yep.
But what's that one down there?
Another ultramel pairing. This is a huge het ultramel female, and in the back there we have a Mojave clown, possible het ultramel. I think it's 50%.
I think it's 50. Yes.
But ultramel does have some markers, and you see the really nice yellows coming up. We're pretty sure he's gonna prove, and that's why we're actually doing this pairing, just to go and prove him out. So in the future we can go and pair him some other ultramel stuff. We didn't want to waste him to some ultramels. It's better to use the het just to prove him out.
What did I do here? This one here.
That's a crazy looking one.
Mojave, big Mojave. She lays about 10, 11 eggs. Maybe 12 last year, I think.
Yeah.
So, Mojave het pied to mahogany pied.
Trying to make some really dark pieds. Gonna look really cool.
Moving in this rack. Here's one here. This is really cool, okay? This is a Mystic Crystal, okay, or Mystic Special. 50% monsoon. Someone did a little poop. And they were locked, but this one here, that is the, which one was this one, Austin? I don't want to scan it if you know it.
Oh, that is the Enchi Asphalt
Slash yellow, Enchi yellow belly, no?
Oh, Asphalt slash Yellow Belly Special, possible het monsoon. So it's 50%.
But if you look at the head, he just buried it, but look at that head.
It has that Enchi. We noticed with the Enchi het monsoons, they have kind of like a
Crown? Yeah.
So
he's not locked. He's trying to. He's just on the wrong end. So, I mean, for markers, I mean, it's got a lot of the banding. I mean, I hope he proves out. We'll see in some of the hatchlings. But if both of them turn out to be 50%, 100% monsoon each, we're going to have some visuals. Want to bring that one down?
it's a really cool pairing here as well. And they're locked.
Oh, cool. So I'll show you what we do here. So that is a spinner blast, okay? Het Desert Ghost to a pastel yellow belly Desert Ghost cryptic. So if you get on this side, or you want to just plop it down here. So this is what I do with Husbandry Pro, okay? We got QR codes. Just relax. So Husbandry Pro, go here. Go to dashboard, hit scanner. I'm gonna scan the QR code. The QR code gives me whatever I want. Do I want to refuse food, parrot, copulation? Do I want to do follicle development? Did she reproduce? I can do other activities. I can view the animal, whatever I want. Because she's locked, it's a copulation. Okay, it has the date. I can hit submit. It already has the male that we're pairing because that's in the breeding system. Okay, I'm going to do reference, take a photo within seconds. Okay, take the photo, hit OK. I'm going to spin it around. I can zoom and crop, but that's fine right now. Confirm. And then go up and hit submit. Now what happens is within seconds, I have documented a visual lock. I've got the actual pairing date, the pairing date from yesterday. Or 2 days ago, the lock confirmed as of today, and I've got a whole record and all the genetics, and it's phenomenal. Seconds. And I want to give a huge shout out to Exclusive Snakes. They did an Instagram post today, and they use it as well, doing the same thing. Amazing for record keeping. Love it. More snakes.
This is a really cool one down here. This is a pastel leopard clown, 100% het for pied. And they were locked earlier, not locked right now, but he's being paired to a pastel leopard yellow belly pied, 100% het for clown. And the good thing about this pairing is this is a visual clown het for pied, and that's a visual pied het for clown. When we do miss the clown pieds or we don't hit a pied or a clown, everything's gonna be double het for the other. And if we do hit a pied, it's gonna be 100% het for clown. And if we do hit clown, we're gonna be 100% het for pied because there's visuals on both sides of the pairing.
And clown pieds. And every one of those is 1 in 4. And then you got all the other genetics on top. So
Super leopard, super pastel, yellow belly, clown pies is what we're aiming for.
here's a phantom het lav. And a little bit of courting. They were locked yesterday. That is a firefly confusion het lav.
So we're looking for phantom, confusion, lav combos. Really cool.
Okay, there's a few more. Here's one here. Look like they're locked. Pastel vanilla het clown. 2.
A firefly leopard clown. So we're trying to make vanilla cream clown combos. Vanilla creams are the vanilla and fire. It's allelic. Look really cool. And getting leopard in there with the clown is going to be amazing for the future.
And last one on this rack.
This one is a banana pastel leopard yellow belly, 100% het for clown. And all you guys should know what this is.
That's a Batman.
Yeah, Justin definitely made them famous. Really cool Batman males. So we're looking to make some more Batman combos, and maybe with the super leopard in there, and of course having the banana on top just to change the color.
And yellow belly and pastel. You know,
Whole bunch of power.
just get it done. Let's see. It's the last one. That's the last one there.
So up here we have a pastel champagne enchi, asphalt / yellow belly, and oh,
No.
they look like they just unlocked.
Oh, they're close.
They were definitely
So-
locked earlier. This one is a super asphalt pastel enchi. So we're gonna look to prove out the asphalt or yellow belly inside of the champagne female here, as well as make some really cool combos. Champagne looks amazing with yellow belly and enchi inside of it. So having the asphalt in there works very similar to yellow belly. And if you guys look right over here, we have a champagne freeway. So this is kind of what we're aiming for. You guys remember Ducky?
There's Ducky.
Really cool. And we call him Ducky because of that white bill on the front of the nose. But imagine this in the super asphalt. We're not too sure what it's going to look like, but it's definitely going to look amazing.
Yeah.
Might as well show one grab female too. It's a pretty cool clutch.
Okay, so sure.
This one is a split pairing of me and Billy.
Keep going.
It's a pastel super enchi. She actually looks like she's going to lay
Oh, look.
either later today or tomorrow. And the way we're saying
Did
that,
you say the whole pairing yet?
No, I just said the female. So this pastel super enchi double het hypo rainbow, and it was paired to a pastel enchi visual hypo rainbow. And the reason why we think she's gonna lay today is if you look at her cloaca, which is where she poops, pees, and does all of her stuff.
It's
you
very,
see,
yeah.
You can see the eggs are just at the opening, and during ovulation, the eggs are usually right around here. And within like 30 days after ovulation, they usually lay. And during those 30 days, you'll see the eggs slowly inch towards the tail. And when they're right at the tip, and she's usually holding it underneath her belly, that's a great sign she's gonna lay either that day or in the days to come.
Nice tenting. That's what we call tenting, that little angle. A lot of scale separation. You normally don't see the coloration around each of the scales. Mm-hmm. Sort of like this. If you look here, they're really tight, and you come over here.
See that white stuff right
That's
between
called
the scales?
Hold on, we gotta zoom in a little.
You guys can, yeah, right there. You see how the scales are more separated. You have the skin underneath showing. Can't wait for this clutch.
Yeah, and if you notice how she's
Here's some really good scale separation.
how she's nesting. So she's nesting, pushes all the cocoa down to get the right down to the heat.
And one last thing I'm going to mention is you see how we have all these urates and stuff. I actually just cleaned this tub, and I decided to leave them all in. We notice if we do clean them up, she's just going to keep putting more out there.
I think it basically helps her feel comfortable, like they've got their scent, you know. That's just like what we've noticed and what we do. Some people like to clean everything up. Do what works for you. We're just letting you know what we've done and what we've noticed over the many, many years we've done this.
We don't want to stress her out by keep making her pull more urates down.
A few more, I see. I forgot.
Oh, up there at the top, get the ladder out.
Yeah, so.
Gotta climb up there.
Yeah, there's one over there too.
Can I get up? You gonna go?
No, go do that one there. I like these ones. So you can do the lace clown.
So this is a really cool pairing.
I bought it as a lace clown. I'm hoping it's a lace clown.
It doesn't look like your average lace clown.
I'm not sure, but we bought it as a lace clown. Thanks, a lion.
And it looks like they're actually locked still.
No.
Oh, no, maybe
So
not.
this here is a butter
Leopard.
leopard.
Possible het monsoon. And you can see she has a weird head stamp, all the wacky pattern in the back. Almost looks like a hurricane, but no hurricane inside the pairing.
So pretty awesome. And we'll see, because when the babies come out, we can identify a lot of the het monsoon markers in a lot of animals. Some are difficult to see in some combos, but we'll do that one there. And I got one more over here and a shout out.
Here's a really cool one as well.
Yeah, so this one here, a fire spot nose clown.
And she's being paired to a cinnamon leopard specter / yellow belly clown. So we're trying to prove her out. Not in this pairing. We have some other pairings. We are going to prove him out. Sorry, not her.
Yeah, him.
And but this is just something really cool to get the fire and the yellow belly and the clown with the spot nose. Fire yellow belly spot nose clowns look amazing. And adding the cinnamon in there as well, it's kind of similar to the black pastel. So you're getting something similar to a Pompeii. And something that hasn't been done before. And you also have leopard in there, so we could even make the Batman with it.
Pretty cool. And if you can reach that one right there. So this is a pastel clown. Het for Lav, 50% pied.
With some good het pied markers.
Okay. And this was bred. I got this animal from Bomb Projects. Big shout out to KG and D. This is an Enchi pied double het lavender clown.
Very powerful male.
So this male will prove this female out. 1 and 2 to get, here it is, pastel clown, het lav, 50% pied. Because this is a visual pied, you know, in order for us, you know, we could have put, you know, het pied to het pied, but we're 1 and 4. If you get 6 eggs and you miss, you still don't know. This way we're 1 and 2. So if we get 1 pied in this clutch, we know that this female is now 100% double het. Because we have visual clown to het clown, it's 1 and 2. And het lav to het lav, 1 and 4. But if everything proves out, pastel Enchi, holy grails.
It's insane. And I think the Enchi is really going to be good in the Holy Grail project. It'll probably make the pattern a lot more visible and just bring a lot more pattern into the pies.
But yeah, man, really excited. Oh, here's a cool one too. She's almost ready to go. Another one, the last one before we end. This is a pastel Enchi Desert Ghost. And she was paired to the same male, wasn't it? Pastel leopard, pastel yellow belly.
Cryptic
Desert Ghost. So everything's going to be Desert Ghost. We can also hit pastel.
Enchi.
Super pastel, Enchi, yellow belly, DGs. Everything's 100% het for cryptic.
And the cool thing about the DGs...
Now look at her. Like, she's glowing more than a DG normally
she's
would.
ovulating as well too.
But yeah, she's getting big.
You can see there's a little bit of a lump. It's a little hard to see on the camera, but right here you can see she has a suck and then it gets bigger.
Yeah, and even the wideness here, you can see that. So she should be ovulating very soon. We got the black on her for the last, several weeks, so we know she's over 3. She'll be ovulating, and then hopefully, within the next, 5-6 weeks, we have eggs. And yeah, very busy season here.
We actually have eggs today, right above
Oh,
the board right now.
There you go. We got eggs today. How do we do a video like this and not show that we got eggs today? Good call, Austin.
So if we go all the way up here, this is an asphalt, 66% het for albino female. And if you look at her, she's sitting on a nice clump of
Thanks,
eggs.
Lion. So a nice big clump of eggs, all that.
6 or 7 in there. There you
Nah.
go. Oh, they're huge eggs. Wow.
Yeah, they're huge. So 1, 2, maybe 4.
Wow.
Yeah, they're big. Maybe 4, if not 5. So asphalt, 66% albino. I didn't use the het albino. I just used the asphalt. And she went to a banana pastel banana pastel super asphalt. So I want to make banana super asphalts. They're really awesome. And that's what we're doing right there. And for everybody, you know, albino gets no love. You know, there are some cool combinations with albino. We've been working on it. But here is a albino cinnamon asphalt. Okay, so that is an adult albino cinnamon asphalt. Really, really, really beautiful. The coloration's just phenomenal. Okay. And, oh, come on, come on. And then where's the other one? Where's the albino super asphalt? There it is here. And here is an albino super asphalt.
Crazy.
What? So look at the flaming, the oranges. Like it's the wow.
And this is a reason why you guys need to get an ultrasound. See how she's bull wrapping right now? We actually just ultrasounded on these ones last week, and she is not ready yet. So sometimes you bolt repair when you're bull wrapping, and people say that's a sign of they're building. She could be building or growing up to being ready to be paired, but right now she's currently not. And this is a great sign why you need your ultrasound, because if we put a male to it right now, we'd probably just be wasting some sperm.
But like, look at this.
Yeah, it looks insane. It almost looks like fire just coming up the sides.
Relax, sweetie. The nice red eyes. But yeah. So eventually I want to get Enchi and some other stuff. Confusion. But, you know, albino, not many people work with. And you know what? I'm putting it in my super asphalt stuff and my freeway stuff because that's what I enjoy. And, you know, see where it goes. But start getting like the confusion and more Enchi stuff into that with combos like that. You never know.
It's going to be crazy.
So, yeah. I mean, I hope this was a pretty good video. A little different than normal. But hope there was a lot of tips and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll end it off here. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. There's a join button. We can have a member. We have a membership going on. You know, take a peek. See. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're trying it.
And if you haven't already, go and check out Husbandry Pro.
Oh yeah, there you go. Got Husbandry Pro. Husbandry.pro. 30-day free trial.
And it's free for you if you have under 6 animals as well. So
100%.
Really cool product.
And you know, you can grow into it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I only have 5 or 6 animals. It's not worth it."
It's free.
It's free, and it might not be worth it now. But are you really going to only have 5 or 6 animals? That's what I said. That's like I said with my tattoos. Oh, I'm only going to get 1. So you know how addictive this hobby is. These animals are awesome. Other pets are awesome. Husbandry Pro isn't just for snakes, like Austin said earlier. It's for many others. So if you can just hold yourself to 6 species, man, good for you. It's hard. So I'm having trouble just with the 1. But anyways, see you soon. Hope you like the video.